And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. On the mound for this one, Steven Matz.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
That misses. 3 balls and a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And here comes Carlos Correa. That one's in there, and that's strike 2. The pitch. Outside low, 2-2. This to third, Arenado. Off balance feed, there's one. A sensational double play. Here's Byron Buxton.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. And that's down and away. On the ground to first. Dives, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. Back here in St. Louis, on the hill here today, Pablo Lopez. How about a report on him, Chris?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Contreras now. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Nobody out, runner at first. Grounds one to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Next to hit, Brendan Donovan. First and second here, no outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Lopez gets the swing and the miss, and that is a big first out. Here's Nolan Arenado. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Pop up here, third base side. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. Back here in St. Louis, top of the second. Stepping in, Trevor Larnach. And he chases that one. Now one away. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. One out, bases empty. Two up, two down in the top of the second. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. Nootbaar in a dead sprint. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Next offering in the dirt. Counts full, 3-2. Two down, nobody on. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Whips it across, and the Twins go 1-2-3. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Ivan Herrera. That one hit to right. Lays out and makes the play.
Batting 7th, designated hitter, Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Victor.
Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Walker stands at first with one out. Fouls one off. 2-2. This one in the dirt. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Lopez gets the swing and the miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And here is Mason Wynn. Fair ball. Walker is waved home. He will score, and they take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Way high with that one. And the count 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And he held up. Got him swinging. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Top half of the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's got it, and there's one down. And now, Jose Miranda.
Third baseman, Jose Miranda.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And a breaking ball misses outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. To third. Arenado to first. In time. 2 away. And now Bader up to the plate. Cut on and lifted in the air. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Busch Stadium, set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. And a foul ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So now it's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Makes the grab for the second out. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, catcher.
Now it's going to be Ivan Herrera. That's a laser base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Back-to-back base hits. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now the DH, Jordan Walker. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 on, 2 outs. Stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. as we go to the
Leading
top
off
of the
for
fourth.
Minnesota,
Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. This one lifted in the air, left field, and there's one down. Here's Carlos Correa.
Now batting, shortstop Carlos Correa.
One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. And a slider in there for a strike. That's to third. Arenado throws to first, and Correa retired. Byron Buxton, the next twin up to hit. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom of the fourth,
Leading
digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Victor Scott.
Victor Scott.
Right through there for a strike. And it's even up. Fastball is outside.
Okay.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bader should have it. And there's one away. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swings through that one.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. France makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. 2 outs. That's off the mark. 2-1.
2-1.
That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. That one just misses, and that's ball 3.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. That one fouled off. 2-2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And misses inside. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. So up next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers.
Ryan Jeffers.
Line drive. And it's caught for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
1-2 here. In the air, right side. Scott corrals it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Wilson Contreras. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. On the run, sends it over to first, and it beats him. What a play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
One down, base is empty.
Whoa.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And it falls.
Now batting.
A new arm into the game. The righty, Bailey over.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So, man aboard. Here's Nolan Arenado. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. That one down the line, and that's just foul. In the air, left field, down the line. Bader snags it, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Willie Castro. That's down and in. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back, and it bangs off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now at the plate, Jose Miranda. With the tying run at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next one misses, and the count is even 2-2. Got him! Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now on the bump, Andre Palante.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
So here's Bader now. Castro leads off second with one gone in the inning. Hot shot to third. Sends it across to first, and Bader is set down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
That one catches the zone. It's a ball in 2 strikes.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Out to short. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
Now batting.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Fights that one away, still 1-2. and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Alec Burleson. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Now batting.
And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Jordan Walker. That's a little bit low. That one misses, and that's ball 3. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ober checks over to first, and he's back. Walker off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Pitch misses, and now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Kyle Leahy. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Next pitch way upstairs.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gassed it right by him. Here's Trevor Larnach.
Now batting, designated hitter, Trevor Larnach.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Breaking ball misses down and away. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the 2nd out. Here's the catcher to hit, Ryan Jeffers. And that one misses up and in. Ball 2.
1 strike.
That one missing inside. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And the tying run is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, John King.
Now
the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now the first baseman, Ty France.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Out to short. Win. Throws to first in time, and that is the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Leading off, Mason Wynn. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Lars Nootbaar digs in now.
Lars Nootbaar.
Right through there for a strike.
2-2.
Just off the outside edge.
Careful.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That one to first. He'll do it himself.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
First baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Nope, that's away.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Digging in, Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
Just missed. On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Contreras tosses to the pitcher covering the bag as the pitcher brings it in for the out, and the runner advances to second. Harrison Bader, the next twin up to hit. So the tying run at second. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Coming home, he'll score, and it's an RBI single, tie game here in the 8th.
Picks himself up at RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into.
Here's Wynn for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Now pitching for
Back
Minnesota.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Cole Sands.
Cole Sands.
Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Hit on the ground to short. Correa slings it across. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now
here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Fought off foul. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up the middle, Castro. Now the throw to first on the run.
No,
Save!
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Now here is Alec Burleson. And a count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And now 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Now the catcher up to hit, Ivan Herrera.
Herrera.
2 outs.
Oh. 2-1.
On the ground to third. They take the force out. That ends the inning.
Now pitching
Back
for the
now,
Cardinals.
and on the mound, a closer, Ryan
Number
Helsley.
56. Ryan Helsley.
Now Correa up to
Leading
hit.
off for the Twins, shortstop Carlos Correa.
One on the gun, swing and a miss.
Two.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
To the right side, Donovan. That takes care of Correa. Byron Buxton,
Now
the next
batting,
twin up
the
to
center
hit.
fielder, Byron Buxton.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away. Now it's the DH, Trevor
Now
Larnach.
batting, the designated hitter, Trevor Larnach.
Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball. Two outs. And there's a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the 9th. Here's the Cardinal DH, Jordan Walker. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Slice to right and foul ball. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. So now a pinch hitter for the Cardinals, Michael Ciani.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
In the air, left field, down the line. He hauls it in, 2 away. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Just off the inside edge. Out to short, Correa. Sends it to first. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. So remaining in the game defensively, Michael Ciani. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. So digging in, Ryan Jeffers. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. Okay. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Ty France, the next Twin up to hit. And now 1 and 2.
Well, they're willing to give up and out here. This is a big spot, so you have to make it count.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. Here's Wynn for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
That one missed.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Got him swinging.
Now pitching for
back
Minnesota.
here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Griffin Jacks. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Next offering misses down and away. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Now batting.
Here comes Wilson Contreras.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
The winning run on second base. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan.
Man at second. Swings and misses.
1 ball.
And a count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball still a 1 and 2 count.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Throw to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that.
Now pitching.
Back
for the
now, we're in
Cardinals.
extras. And there's a new arm on the mound,
Number
Phil
88.
Maytod.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Miranda
Leading
getting
off
ready
the
to
twin,
hit.
Third baseman, Jose Miranda.
Outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And now it's even up. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one misses, and it's 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Strike 3, got him swinging. 1 out. And next for Minnesota, Harrison Bader.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
And a count 1-2. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a slider, and there's 2 gone. Next to hit, Matt Wallner.
Up next for the Twins, right fielder.
2 down.
Matt
Go ahead
Wallner.
run in scoring position. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because
Drilled in the air out towards right center. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As a run scores. Carlos Correa, the next Twin up to hit. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second,
Now batting,
2
the
outs.
center fielder,
Buxton
Byron
now at the
Buxton.
plate. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Takes it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Justin Topa. A chance at his
pitching for
first
Minnesota.
save of the year.
Number 48, Justin Topa.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Nato comes in to take his cuts. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. Inside, just missed.
man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Slider
Now
got him
batting,
for strike
center
3.
fielder, Alec
Now up for St. Louis, Alec
Burleson.
Burleson. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. And that one fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. So the tying run at second. puts it in the air out towards left center. Bader makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That's inside. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.